Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Berleezy. I'm a YouTuber and I'm a gamer, and I'm here to answer 20 questions I've never been asked before. The most that a game has scared me, that's a great question. It was years ago. It was a game called Condemned, and it was for the Xbox. You play a detective, and there was this one scene where you have to take a camera into a locker, zoom in on a dead body, and the thing jumps out at you. That had my whole family and I terrorized for like at least 3 days. It was rough going to sleep. What's the dumbest thing that I've ever bought? It's like, it was not dumb to me, but somebody else might consider it dumb. I've spent like $5,000 on 2 full figure costumes. One is of Master Chief and one is of the Dark Knight. I don't think anybody here would call that dumb, but like my grandma would. My mom probably would too. 5,000, like come on. If I could only play one game for the rest of my life, it would be Halo, the greatest video game ever created. And I know it's an old head game. I know it's an boomer game. I don't care. It's like football. Like, it's not about the game itself. It's how you approach it. Oh man, we could do that right now. It could just be Halo for the rest of my life and I'd be perfectly fine. Oh, no, that's wrong. Okay. No, you're dirty for that. Okay. It's Halo 3. It is Halo 3. But it is Halo 3. I'm not gonna lie, Infinite is all right. I know a lot of people shit. I bet he wrote this like. I'll say Halo 3 though. That is the answer. But Infinite is not horrible. They just treated it horrible. But I do love Halo 3. That's the goal. There's a content creator. If we have to use the word jealous, we'll say jealous. It's more of an admiration. Maybe it's an unhealthy admiration. But CoryxKenshin, he's the GOAT. And like his ability to create, he edits his own videos. His community rides for him like no other. He can take breaks and come back and still post crazy Hall of Fame numbers. But the guy, he will still like make slick jabs about me. Like he feels like he makes better decisions in decision-based games than me. It's like the energy just feels it, right? It's just everybody's starting to get angrier. Now I love Cory to death though, but he's definitely somebody that I'm like, okay, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. The most I've ever earned from a YouTube video, I wanna say like 12,000 subscribers. Got him. My favorite collaboration so far, I got to play with Naomi Osaka, the GOAT of tennis players, in Fortnite. She had an icon skin that dropped, and she got to choose any streamer to play with, and she chose me. And we got a win with her skin, and that moment is just like, that's a moment in history. Dream collaboration. Hey, that's a great question. Does it have to be somebody like crazy? I think my dream collaboration would be like a coming to age story where I'm the age I am now, you know, in my mid-30s, and then like maybe I have the OGs of like Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, who else can I throw? Denzel, like the Godfathers, and they send me on like some John Wick mission, and then Keanu Reeves is there to help me, and then we end up saving who's somebody I can save? Who's a damsel in distress? I don't know. It would just be like the greatest actors of all time showing me the ropes. You know, I think that'd be badass. If I could swap lives with anybody for 24 hours, and you can take your pick from this, I would choose a disciple that followed Jesus. And I would just want to see like what that was like. I truly would. Like just seeing him like performing miracles, my mind blown. And then I'm back to this. I'd be like, man, get me out of here. Take me, Lord. So a recent experience that I've had that has helped me change the way I approach content. So I've been doing content since I was about in middle school. And you know, coming into the game so young and now at 32, there was a period recently where it was feeling like I knew I was changing internally, but it was hard to accept that and be that on camera because I know my viewers subscribe for a certain thing, or at least that's what I kept telling myself. It was almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, you're changing, they can tell you changed, and it's bad because they subscribe for one thing. Instead of believing that like they're there for you as a creator, it was like the shackles in my brain released and allowed me to be like, you know what? It's not about trying to be who I was yesterday or last year or when I started. It's about creating the best content I can today and moving with that energy. So something like the State Farm Gamerhood, even in the 4 years that I've been able to do this, how I started versus how I am now, like it's still me, but it's like a quiet confidence. I don't know if you can see it or feel it, but like you gotta have fun, you gotta be yourself, and being yourself isn't about being an old you, it's about being you. So favorite content creator product, I'm actually gonna say there's 3. I would say one is Gamer Subs. They have a flavor called Guacamole Fart 4000, and it is delicious. And I don't care how crazy that clip looks. you gotta try it. Number 2, I would say CoryxKenshin has a manga called Monsters We Make. Phenomenal read. Everybody should check that out. And number 3, Mr. Beast Feastables. If you get the nugget bar, bro, that's some good chocolate. Seriously, that's my top 3. Should everyone watching subscribe to Dexerto? Well, how about this? If you don't, I'm gonna jump through that camera, grab your mouse and keyboard and subscribe myself. I really wanted to say other things, but I'm gonna keep it professional. So the most expensive thing that I've bought, I just bought my house. Thank you, bro. I'm super excited. It's a nice little condo, you know what I'm saying? Very, very humble abode, and yeah, I'm excited to move in. So I start moving in next week. How much did I pay for the house? So a funny interaction that I had with a fan, a viewer, right? I would say it was back in 2018 at a convention called DreamCon. Around this time, I had a character on my channel called The Roach, and it was literally just me dressed up as a roach, but he was like my alter ego. He would say all the things you probably shouldn't say, right? But it wasn't me, because it's a roach, right? At DreamCon, I saw at least 2 roaches show up. And in my head, like, this is early in my career, I'm like, you really got dressed, showered, and put this roach costume on just to see me? It was love, man. And roaches never die. So we just multiply, and we multiplied at DreamCon. Unlimited resources and money, what video am I making? So I'm probably still gonna make a video game, right? And it would be VR, but it would be like the VR like we've never seen. Like almost like Ready Player One, but it would be GTA. It would be a VR GTA. People have real money, real lives in there, and then I make a video about it, and then it's the greatest game ever, and my name's on it. Then I sell it. If I could play a game for the first time again, it will probably be Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is such like a cult classic. The ending, the way that it just wraps up from the, oh my gosh. Kingdom Hearts, easy question. So when it comes to rewatching my videos, I rarely do. It would be videos that I filmed years ago maybe, that I'll watch and I'll be like, I literally forgot what I said. And then those are usually funny again. If I just make a video and then I watch it, I get so much cringe, bro. So much cringe. The last thing that I watched on YouTube was they just dropped a new character in Street Fighter 6 named Sea Viper. They brought her back, and I've been watching nothing but gameplay on her because this is the first Street Fighter that I've ever actually played and took serious. I'm in it right now, and there's actually a Street Fighter tournament today in like an hour or 2, and I gotta see who runs her, so I can see who I can beat next year maybe, I don't know. The show that I'm watching right now is the only show that matters. The Gamerhood is on Amazon Prime. I've been watching it, I've been binging it, because I still had a great run in season 4. Although we didn't leave with a key, I did my freaking thing for my team, bro. If I could ask any content creator any question, I would ask them, is this what you expected? And I would just like to know their answer, whether it's like the grind itself, whether it's the results that they've gotten, the good, the bad, the ugly. I just want to know, like, is this what you expected? I could not have imagined a TwitchCon or a VidCon or Hollywood to start transitioning digital and like vice versa. My mental, it's an everyday journey, but I feel like more than ever, I'm finally feeling like me.